Hi everyone. So healthy, glowing skin naturally is something that we all want to achieve, especially without makeup. Makeup is great and it's wonderful to help us enhance our natural features and everything, but we always want to first go for achieving looks naturally. So basically we want to look healthy and well naturally rather than always relying on makeup. So I thought I'd do this video because a couple of weeks ago I was talking to my dad on Skype and he mentioned to me that I was looking really well and I wasn't wearing makeup or anything, and that I had a glow about me and everything. And I was thinking about how certain things in my life have changed in comparison to before, and I thought I'd do a video to share with you guys. And I think that these things that I'm going to talk about really help, and they really do give results, because I have noticed a change in my skin and how I look and how I feel with a lot of these things that I'm going to mention. So the first thing that I think is really important is, of course, to have a good, consistent skin routine regime. So of course you want to cleanse and moisturize. I don't think it's always necessarily important to tone. That just goes with personal preference. But the main two things is to cleanse and moisturize. You want to cleanse with a cleanser that isn't too harsh and doesn't strip your skin of its natural oils, and just isn't too complicated. Basically, you don't need anything that claims to do this and that. Just use something that cleanses your skin gently and doesn't strip your skin too much. And with the moisturizer, what I'm going to say about that is not to be worried or too worried about getting a moisturizer that claims to get rid of wrinkles in 4 weeks and prevent wrinkles and all that kind of stuff. You just want a moisturizer that is good and that is for your skin type. So if, of course, you've got oily skin, you don't want to be using a moisturizer that is more aimed at for dry skin types. And I've seen this said many times by dermatologists, that anti-wrinkle creams and all these anti-aging things, they don't work, or you don't need them. You just need a moisturizer that's good for your skin type. So bear that in mind when you're choosing a moisturizer. Another important thing in the skin regime is, it's not like, of course, really important that you always have to do this, but I think it is quite important, and that is exfoliation. For me, I think it's really good to regularly exfoliate your skin. Now, you might not necessarily like certain types of exfoliants. You just have to find the one that is best for you, or the one that you prefer. I'm not going to go too much into exfoliation because obviously it will make the video too long, but if you'd like me to talk more in depth about it, then leave a comment down below. But exfoliation is really important. It helps to remove the dead skin cells and reveal the new glowy skin underneath. Of course, healthy, balanced diet is really important. So you want to be eating fruits, vegetables, whole grains. You want to have a really varied diet. You don't have to be like a health freak or anything. You just have to eat healthily most of the time. And of course we all like bad things like biscuits, donuts, chocolate, etc. But the thing is, you just have to eat them less. You don't have to eat them all the time, every day. You can still enjoy them, but just enjoy them in moderation and not too much, so it's not like cancelling out your healthy diet. So if you're on a diet as well and you're trying to lose weight, remember to not cut out fats from your diet. You still need healthy fats, like the omega-3s, omega-6. So stuff like olive oil, linseed oil, coconut oil, fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines. So don't cut those kind of things out of your diet if you are aiming to lose weight, because they're really important for our body. We need those kind of fats because our body doesn't produce those types of fats. So don't cut all fats out of your diet. And something else that provides us with good fats is eggs. Now, a lot of people are scared of eating the egg yolk because of the bad rap that eggs have got over the years. And it's just not the case that eggs are bad for you. Eggs are really good. So whenever I have an omelette, for example, I don't have an egg white omelette. I have a whole egg omelette, and I'll even have a 2-egg omelette or a 3-egg omelette. Always whole egg omelettes. The thing is, of course, is not to be eating that all the time or every day. You want a balance in your diet. So make sure you're eating things in balance and a varied, healthy diet to help you achieve that glowing skin. Because the thing is, we want to fuel our bodies. You don't just want to eat for pleasure, because a lot of the things that we eat for pleasure don't really have any nutritional value for our body. So remember, you always want to fuel your body rather than just eating for pleasure. So something else related to diet is, of course, water. And yes, you want to be drinking at least 2 liters of water a day. If you work out or sweat a lot during the day, then of course a little bit more. But water is really, really important. I have to say that if I slack in drinking, in my water drinking, then I really do notice it within myself. So water really is important to help us achieve that natural, healthy, glowing look in the skin. So another thing that is really important, of course, is to not smoke and to not drink alcoholic beverages. So basically, you don't want to be putting toxins in your body. And that's what you do when you smoke and you drink. You're putting you yourself toxins in your body, which your body has to then work harder to try and remove those toxins. So of course, the less amount of toxins that are going in your body, the better, and it's going to reflect in your skin. So don't smoke, don't drink. Of course, if you like a glass of wine every now and then have it in moderation. But of course, the best thing to do really would be to not drink at all. Exercise. Of course, exercise is very important. You want to do something that gets your heart pumping, that gets your heart really going, at least 3 times a week, and at least for 20 to 30 minutes. And it really, really is important to get your body moving and not live a really sedentary life. So you don't have to go on a treadmill or go on a stationary bike if you find those kind of things really boring. You have to do something that you enjoy doing. So that could be anything, like dancing lessons, tennis, playing football, netball, anything that you enjoy. It's just important to get really out of breath. So definitely include exercise in your routine. And the last thing I'm going to mention is to do with stress and anger and negative feelings and everything. So of course, the more stress you feel, the more stress you put on your body and everything, it is going to reflect in you internally and externally. So the least amount of stress that you can feel, the better. Of course, if you're in a stressful job and those kind of stressful situations, it's difficult to just say, oh, I'm not going to feel any stress. But the fact is, stress is not good for your body and it's not good for your skin. Basically, that's it. And I think the thing is, when we're dealing with stress or anger or anxiety, feelings of being worried, apprehensive about situations, we have to think of things like in the bigger picture. Like, for example, when we get angry with our loved ones or friends, family, sometimes it's something that, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? at the moment you get really angry, then you might say something you don't mean or react in a way that later you regret, because at that moment you were in an altered state. So basically what we have to do is try to train ourselves to react to negative situations or certain situations in a different way. So again, think about the bigger picture. 10 minutes later, are you still going to be really angry about that situation? Or a month later, looking back on a certain situation, will you really feel that getting really angry or stressed out about that thing was really worth it? No, so most of the time, it's not worth it. So I'm not going to go too much into that, because again I can start rambling. But yeah, zero stress. Try not to feel too much stress or anger or negative emotions, because it really does affect the body, and it will show in your skin, and it will affect you internally. So try your best to feel positive about situations, to feel love and joy. And if you feel yourself getting angry or you're going to get stressed about something, try to think about something that makes you happy and makes you joyful, because as soon as we think about something that makes us happy, or a really good memory, it brings back good feelings. So if you think about a childhood memory or something that made you laugh, or a situation that was really joyful, you think back to that and it brings back those good feelings. So if again you feel angry about something or you're getting stressed about something, try to think about something that will make you feel good about life and feel good about yourself, and just feel love and joy. But yeah, those were my tips. That was my advice. If you have any comments or any questions, leave them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Like this video, please, if you found it useful, helpful in any way, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I shall see you next time. Bye.